We'll call this meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and the invocation follows. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear God, please bless our elected officials, grant them the wisdom to know and the courage to do what is right for all citizens. Amen.
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 Roll call, please.
Ellen? Here. Green?
Yeah, here.
Ford? Mistarovich?
Here.
Reindell?
Here.
Ricks?
Here.
Warren?
Here.
Motion to excuse Dennis from tonight's meeting with prior notice, being out of town.
I'll make that motion.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any discussion? All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. We move on to approval of minutes for the City Council meeting of July 18th. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any discussion on those minutes? Being not, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. We also had a special quarterly roundtable meeting minutes of that same date, July 18th. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Support.
Motion's been made and supported. Any discussion on those minutes? Being not, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Audience comments on any non-agenda items? We ask that you would come up to the podium, give your name and address, and we give you approximately 3 minutes. Otherwise, we'll come to you when it comes time for your agenda item, if you're here for an agenda item. Mr. City Manager, any changes in the agenda?
No changes.
City Council, any changes? Motion to accept the agenda as presented would be in order.
I'll make the motion.
Support.
Motion made and supported. Any discussion? Being not, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Is there a motion for the consent agenda?
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Support.
Motion made and supported. There is no discussion on a consent agenda motion. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. We move on to items for consideration, which we have 3 this evening. The first one being the consideration of lot split. Mr. City Manager.
Excuse me. Council is scheduled to consider approving a lot split combination request from David and Patricia Jones and Judy Shively. The Joneses live at 36767 Mert Street. Mrs. Shively lives at 68036 Mary Street. The property located at 68036 Mary Street extends from Mary Street all the way back to Seymour Street and runs behind the property located at Mert Street that is owned by the Joneses. David and Patricia Jones have entered into a verbal agreement with Judy Shively, whereas Mr. and Mrs. Jones proposed to purchase the back 114 feet of Mrs. Shively's property and combine this transferred parcel to their property on Mert Street. In your packet tonight, you do have the map showing what's happening, a couple different versions of it, including the certificate of survey.
Thank you, sir. Is there a motion before discussion?
I'll make a motion to approve the lot split combination request from Dave and Patricia Jones and Judy Shively to amend and adjust the lot lines for parcels 07-06-01-180-008, known as 36767 Mert, and lot number, parcel number 07-06-01-180-006 or 68306 Mary.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any discussion? Looks like it makes sense. Mr. Jones, would you like to address council at all? I don't think so either, sir. Anybody else? Back to the table? All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Thank you, sir. Item number 2 is consideration of purchase of fire truck. Mr. City Manager.
Council is scheduled to consider approving a contract with Rosenbauer in the amount of $638,927 for the purchase of a new fire engine. City Council discussed the purchase of the fire engine with the fire department at both the budget workshop and the July quarterly roundtable meeting. After much discussion related to when is the best time to sell the current engine, council agreed that due to the demo unit being available from Rosenbauer at this point through Emergency Vehicles Plus, now would be the best time to make this purchase. Council also discussed that they came to a consensus that allowing Company 2 truck sales to handle the sale of the current engine would be the best way to dispose of that, as we don't have the experience in selling fire engines. Based on the financials and timeline of the truck being available due to Rosenbauer having a demo unit available, administration is recommending that we waive purchasing ordinance requirements and enter into the contract with Rosenbauer.
Thank you. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to waive the purchasing ordinance requirements under section 64-53D and authorize the city manager and the fire chief to sign the contract with Rosenbauer in the amount of $638,927 and authorize the Richmond Volunteer Fire Department to work with Company 2 truck sales on the sale of the existing engine.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. Discussion.
Yeah, I'd like to appreciate, shout out to Chief Trent, all the hard work he put in dating back to the spring when we found out we had some issues with the engine. He went to work right away, secured this deal, which is actually going to be a cost savings in the future for the city. So I just want to say thanks to him and being on the fire department with working under Chief Trent. I know all the work he put in, and it doesn't go unnoticed.
Very good. I agree with you, Rob, and some of the other members that showed us around, showed us the truck and the condition that it's in and everything else. It sure sounds like a good deal for the city and for those that we serve. So I think it's something that we should support and get it ordered. Are we still looking at spring, Chief, before it's available?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Any other discussion? Any audience comments on this item? Back to the table. All in favor of the motion signify by, oh, I'm sorry, roll call vote, yeah.
Allen?
See how I
Yes.
just do
Green?
Yes.
Mastarovich?
Yes.
Rindell?
Yep.
Ricks?
that? Yes,
Warren?
Yes.
motion passes. Thank you again to the fire department for all the information, Rob. Our final item is consideration approving resolution number 2022-11, approving the SMART fiscal year 2022 municipal and community credit contracts. Mr. City Manager.
Council is scheduled to consider adopting resolution number 2022-11, which will approve the SMART municipal credit and community credit contract for fiscal year 2023. The resolution is needed to be adopted by council as it indicates that SMART is authorized to reimburse Richmond Lennox EMS for the expenses incurred for providing community transit services to the residents of the city.
Thank you. Is there a motion before discussion?
Make a motion to adopt resolution number 2022-11, which approves the Smart Municipal Credit and the Community Credit Contract for fiscal year 2023, and agree to transfer the amounts of $5,501 in municipal credits and $13,390 in community credits to the Richmond Lennox EMS and payment for their community transit service.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any discussion? See our Richmond Lennox EMS local SMART person is here. Did you want to add anything to any of this, Jeff?
No, we covered most of it, I think, during budget.
Yeah.
Is there anything new to report on tonight? That's what we say.
Thank you. Anybody else, audience? Back to the table? All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. We're on to miscellaneous matters from the city manager, sir.
Just a reminder that I will not be at the next meeting on the 15th. I'll be on vacation that week. And just congratulations to Dawn Field on her retirement, and Agatha Kent is working out very well and sitting up front this week.
Thank you. Moving on, council comments.
Nothing.
Done?
Nothing.
Emily?
Nothing, thank you.
Amy?
Nothing?
Nothing?
Wow.
Michael?
Yeah, just an update. I was looking through my emails, and from the Michigan Municipal League, MML, the convention is coming up
Oh,
this year.
yes.
It's later. It's in October. It's usually at the end of September.
Yeah.
But now they moved it to October. So I think we need to start thinking about who's going to go and who wants to go, because I would like to go to that.
Okay.
Just because I recently was appointed to the Elected Officials Academy Advisory Board.
Okay.
So
We can put that on the
have a
next
meeting.
agenda.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
take a look at it.
Because
Well, it's not, you're not going to be here the next
yeah,
agenda.
maybe the next one.
Yeah, then maybe the first one in.
It needs to get, there's a early bird
Yeah,
before the
Sep-
first, so we will need to make
September
a
9th,
decision.
September 9th.
Yeah, I can get it on the agenda. I'll do the background, or Heather or I will do the
Yeah.
background on it and at least get it in front of you.
Yeah, okay, great.
Yeah, September 9th is when we have to get
Okay.
in by the early bird. So, okay.
Very good.
That's it, thanks.
Okay. I've got all kinds of announcements here. Again, Richmond Farmers Market, which is getting better by the week as the vegetables start to come in, will be held this Thursday again from 4 to 8 o'clock. Get there early to get the good pickings. That is held in our municipal parking lot on the north end of town here in Richmond. This weekend is the Richmond Police Officers Association annual pig roast and golf car assemblage. That is going to be in Beebe Park from 12 to 4. Food will be served from 12:15 until 2:30, or until they run out. There will be golf cart drag races from 12 to 2:30, and a bake sale from 12 to 3:30, or sooner if they sell out. There will be a dunk tank, and Chief Costello himself is going to be in there, along with a couple of the officers. They will be in the water tank from 12:15, and it doesn't have a stop time. But be sure to come down and let them have it. There will be entertainment for the kids, a bounce house, and other activities for the children. 50/50 raffle will be happening. And the golf cart winner will be announced at 2:30. I believe the tickets are sold out from
They
what I
are.
heard,
Yes.
which is good for the RPOA. Another good fundraiser that the monies they use all year long. Again, the golf cart rodeo check-in is at 2:30, and the rodeo will start promptly at 3 o'clock. There's a couple of games that they will have on the golf carts. The game that I took first place in last year, they've canceled. I don't understand that. Yes, yeah, I can't
You're
believe it.
Retire as a
forever
champion.
perpetually the winner then.
I'm telling
You're
you.
the grand
That's right.
I was in
champion.
last place on the other one that they held, the blindfold one. You remember that one?
Yes, I do.
I was terrible at that. Okay, also, we've got the Children's Entertainment Series 2022 held at BB Street Park Pavilion. They're free summer shows. The next one is going to be Thursday, August 11th, with Gordon Russ, the Magician. This begins at 11 a.m. And also on Thursday, August 25th, they will have, it's called Kaboom Mystery. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Boomistry? Anyhow, that's going to be also at 11 a.m. That's Thursday, August 25th. Any questions there, again, you can call 727-3064. Movie night at the pool, this is interesting. It's going to be August 13th. Pool opens at 7:30 and it closes at the end of the movie. Bring a chair or a pool noodle and join us for a movie at the pool. No floats permitted. $2 per person pool entry fee. The show is going to be Jaws. So again, if you have any questions on that, 727-3064. Also, the Recreation Department, it's a busy month for them. They have what they call the Kids, Trucks, and Tractors on Wednesday, August 17th at 11 a.m. There'll be police cars, fire trucks, ambulances, DPW. We'll have some of their equipment there also for the kids, and I believe there's others that are coming also. So it is weather dependent, but hopefully we have a great day. That will be held in BB Street Park at 11 a.m. August 17th. Bring your blanket, chairs, and snacks and come watch a fun children's movie in BB Street Park. Saturday, August 20th, again at dusk. the Lego movie will be playing, and I believe that is a free,
Yes.
yeah, that's also a free event that they have in the park. So we did that, so we're good there. Okay, so our next city meeting will be, the rec board is called for a meeting tomorrow. It's going to be held in the community room, since we will be having the primary election held in City Hall. So it will be right here in City Hall, in the community room at 7 o'clock. Also, tomorrow is primary election. The polls will open at 7 a.m. and close at 8 p.m. And if you live south of Division, you will be voting at City Hall. If you live north of Division, you will be voting on Festival Drive at our senior community center. And that again is from 7 a.m. till 8 p.m. tomorrow. We have a BZA meeting on the 11th at 7 o'clock right here at City Hall. There is no planning commission meeting planned for that day. We will have parties all week long, starting the 15th when the city manager leaves for the whole week. Each department said they're going to be hosting each day. No. A well-deserved vacation, Mr. City Manager.
Thank you.
Tiffle will be meeting on the 24th at 7 o'clock right here at City Hall. Is there anything else that we need to bring up at this time? I want to congratulate the Chaps Restaurant and Bar. They went out and tried to put on an event, I think for their first time. They did a good job. They had a pretty good showing there. It brought people downtown on Sunday. So hats off to them, and let's, continue to work with our businesses to, enhance our downtown. Is there any other business of the city council? Being that,
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Support.
what's been made and supported? All in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Thanks for being with us.